Are we good, Mr. Andrew? Producer Andrew, for another brief 30 minutes hanging over from Where the Video Game's At. This is Colin Ingram. I'm sitting here with Brian Harmon, correct?
Yes.
Got it. Nailed the last name. I remember that. Brian, you are in the 11th grade.
Yes.
And you play Airsoft, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Now, this is on a, would you say amateur level? Because I remember when my brother played paintball, which was similar, he was sponsored by a company that did certain similar things, and they would do tournaments and stuff. Is it like that?
Yes, very similar to that. So I'm like sponsored by 2 companies, and
are you on a team?
Yes. Oh no, sorry.
So how does that work?
Well, basically, how it works is that you got to find a group that you're good with, and then you got to make good connections with the group, like train every day,
right,
daily, and it's a lot of hard work, of course, and it's fun for the sport of airsoft, of course, and that's how it basically works.
For someone that doesn't know what airsoft is or how it works, how would you explain it to them?
Well, basically, how it works is that there's this little tiny little plastic little BB that comes out of a gun, shooting around 400 FPS, and it hurts, but
right,
it won't do anything to you.
It's a good sting. You're more frustrated about being hit than worried about how it feels.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And basically, you just call your hits, be a good honor roll, and
right,
just be like nice to everybody, and make sure that everything goes right on the field, and make sure that everybody's having fun.
Yeah. Now, the guns you use, are they gas powered, electric?
Oh,
are they mechanical?
They are all.
Right.
They can be gas, they can be electric, they can be spring powered, and they can be air compressed.
What would you say would you prefer for you, or do you switch it in and out?
For me, they're technically speaking, for everybody, every gun is a good gun.
Right.
But for me, I like a Polar Star, which is a air compressed system, and a M4 type base. So I could put a lot of like stuff on my optics and stuff like that for my rails.
No, this is like your gun it's full metal.
Yes.
It's close to. I mean, it's a replica.
Yeah, it's a replica. Yeah.
But from my experience with them, they're pretty solid. And I mean, which is interesting, I think, for the sport. Because in something like paintball that I played, it was always the gun was just the function of it. But I think you get a really good feel of carrying the gun and why the gun is made to work the way it is when you play airsoft.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really cool benefit of it. But where do you play around Georgia? Because I've heard I've never heard of an airsoft place around here.
There's some places. There's one up in Buford, Georgia, called SS Airsoft, and there's one that's in Dawsonville, Georgia, and it's called Georgetown, or also known as Team Airsoft. And
Is it inside, outside?
It's outside. That Georgetown is outside, and SS Airsoft is indoors. And if you're looking toward military tactics, stuff like that, go to SS Airsoft, because it's the place that you want to be in a hot day like today, and you can be in an air conditioning environment and have a lot of fun.
Does Georgia have a good, solid base in the community for airsoft? Is it thriving, or is that something you're working on?
People in Georgia, it's getting known
right,
in Georgia, and mostly in California and stuff like that, and other states, they're more known to the community of airsoft.
And this is just a question that I was just thinking about, but how's the community online for that? Is there? I mean, I imagine that's kind of a great place to connect.
Sort of, kind of, mostly YouTube.
Right.
There's some places I heard of, like teamairsoft.com or something like that. They have some like where you can talk and stuff, and it's around global, and some in Georgia you can connect with teams and stuff. And
now, speaking of YouTube, you make YouTube videos yourself, right?
Yes.
Or no, what are your videos like?
They're basically about like information updates, and I go to these MILSIM events, which is military simulation trainings, and they're around the United States, just all around, and you can just have a lot of fun there, and it just looks realistic, like the real thing, but you ain't gonna get shot by real bullets or anything.
That's a plus. That's
yes.
a definite plus. Now, what are so when you make these simulation videos, or what are you filming them with? Are you
I'm filming it with a iPad 2 and a GoPro.
Right. Oh, I bet the GoPro is great.
Yes.
Do you get game footage?
Yes, I'm actually getting some game footage this November at Faded Giant 3 for American Muslim event,
and what was the name of your YouTube channel?
Brian Harmon Airsoft.
Brian Harmon. All right, I'll write that down. I'll get it from you later because I'll tweet it out for you. But I think that's really cool. I think YouTube has proven to be a great place for communities like that. Now, are you now you're in 11th grade?
Yes.
Graduating next year.
Yes.
School plans? What are you thinking?
School plans. I want to be in the aviation, and I want to be a pilot, a fighter pilot.
Rocking the Blue Angels shirt. I
yes.
can see that. That's
yes.
cool.
I love it. I love the Blue Angels and everything about them.
It's really cool. I think that's awesome. Now, for school, where are you thinking of venturing off to?
I was thinking about UGA or
Definitely.
yes.
You've already gotten into the best student organization on campus.
Yes, or there's this private school called Embry-Riddle, just for aviation. But I don't know. This one's a little bit more closer to my house than Florida. It's in Florida and it's in a Embry-Riddle college. So.
Well, awesome. It was great having you on.
Thanks.
I was really interested in the airsoft stuff. Definitely, if you could one more time, what was your YouTube channel?
Brian Harmon Airsoft.
All right, cool. Well, everyone, if you're on YouTube looking for what has to be some really cool footage, some game footage, definitely check that out. But that's going to be it for here. We're going to send it back to a little bit of music, and then the UGA Dog Camp Fusion guys are going to take over, so stick around. You're listening to WOG 90.5 FM.
Alright guys, so we're in the archive room, so show us around, Colin.
This is the WOG archive room. This is where we keep all of our CDs that people send us in our records. This is not everything. We have some in the Special Collections Library. We've been around for over 40 years doing college radio. We have these awesome Indiana Jones closing walls that are a lot of fun. All kinds of genres down through here. Give you a look down this way. That's all of our more contemporary stuff. There's a lot of 2000s to now, as well as a bunch of records. But there's a lot of great history here. There's a great music, and it's a really cool place.
So that's pretty cool. And how much music do you got in this building?
Oh gosh, I couldn't even say how many CDs. It's as much as 40 years will get you. I mean, granted, as many as we lose. There's the classic story of Danger Mouse. Apparently, he's a hip hop artist. He stole our hip hop section is the legend. But including that, there's thousands of CDs in here. I couldn't begin to tell you how much that is.
Wow. And is there more to this building?
To the station, we're in the Tate Center of on UGA's campus. We were in Memorial Hall. This building was built in this part of the building was given to us in the early 2000s. But yeah, we have our offices here. We're a fully functioning radio station, both over the air in Athens and over the internet on WOG.org.
So I got one more question. So you're a comedian, right?
Right.
So what kind of funny jokes do you have?
Athens there's a place with a lot of different comedians and a lot of different stuff. I like to, take jabs at some fun things, maybe some things that don't deserve it. But Athens is a great place for comedy, and I've been able to really do a lot of fun stuff here.
Yeah, that's cool. Alright, Colin, so that's going to be it for this video. I had a blast coming down here today.
I love showing you around. I mean, I love this place, and I love when people want to see it, and I was happy to get to talk to you and hang out for a bit, appear on your YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Colin, bro. Alright, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, guys, and see you next time.